there was still an echo, but I just couldn't find it in settings, but doesn't matter. We'll worry about that another time. So this is the team, what we have right now. So we have 100k in the bank. Jeremy Howe, jet on, he's got to go. People saying Tyler Brown might get dropped. I think Brown or Pickett will get dropped. I'll trade out this week. And I think we're looking at Louis Butler. A lot of people want to get Sarong in. I think he's too much money, but long term Sarong's probably a good investment, but I need the money next week to get Whitfield in. So it will depend on teams, but what we're going to do, we'll get rid of Howe, and we'll get rid of Marlon. And I did this in the video, but I think we'll go... Do I have to get Simpkin in? I don't know yet. Go Simpkin and Butler for now. I was looking at Wingard for 40k cheaper. Wingard's actually 3rd or 4th in the Coaches Association votes. He scored a 60, but 3 other scores above 120, I think. But yeah, I think he had almost a full preseason. Last year he was just injured a lot. I'm a little worried about his durability, but whatever. Okay, we need to search for Lewis Butler. 49. There we go. We'll do that for now. If anyone has alternatives, let me know. And yeah, we'll roll with that for now. Okay, let's go for some questions. Michael Walters is a must-have. Well, Michael Walters has proven me wrong again. But my issue with Walters is his durability is rubbish. Even though he played 22 last year, he's had so many little injuries and stuff. And then as soon as he got back to pre-season, he was in a moon boot, and now he's fine again. So I think he'll be fine. I'm just going to ignore Walters just because I feel like it. But yeah, he's a great selection. But for 600, no thank you. Or actually, we'll see what happens with a fixture, but it's going to be a Perth hub, right? So they play they're supposed to play a lot of games in Perth. So Walters could be a pretty good pick for now, but I'm going to skip. I'm not paying 600 for him. I'd rather pay 600 for like a Tom Mitchell or something. I have Houston and want to trade, but can't waste any. Yeah, you can waste trades. Why? Because we have Real, we have extra keeper, so go nuts. Not waste trades, but we can be a little on the more reckless side, which is why I went for Jackson Haley. Because I traded a dead rookie to Haley, so it's like Haley made 20k. It should make a bit more if he plays. But yeah, Houston, I hate to be Captain Hindsight, but as soon as his role changed, he had to go. So now he's 420k, and you can't let him get any lower, so you get rid of him. At that price, you could go for a Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark's probably going to average 90 odd. For that price, it's okay. Otherwise, I had a look before at the defenders for his price. I think you just have to pay up for somebody. And I think if you pay up for someone, it's probably Sicily. I wouldn't be getting led in, to be honest. He stresses me out. Let's have a look at the defenders. I already had a look at this, but we'll have another one. Okay, Maynard, I don't know enough about Maynard. Lloyd's too much. I don't think there's enough value in Lloyd. Caleb Daniel you could go for. He's playing pretty well. Nick Haynes, again, does Phil Davis being out affect him? I don't know, but I'm not willing to take that risk, but he could be fine. Sicily, I think, is the safest bet, but it's a lot of extra money. So let's look at these guys that are a bit cheaper. Shepherd, whatever. At the price, Hunter Clark. Adam Saad's an interesting one. I don't watch Essendon games because I don't care, but apparently getting a bit more of the ball this year, so is this a breakout season? Is this just a spike? I couldn't tell you. It's just Ben Rutten's game plan. Seems to be a lot of points in Essendon's defence at the moment. You could take that risk for 500k for Adam Sard. He's always been almost there, but not quite there. But I think your best bet is paying up. We'll speak about Ridley pretty soon. I'm sure there's a question coming up. So I think pay up for Sicily if you can. Otherwise, not too sure. I think it's a horrible spot. Otherwise, you can try get like a forward in, or even go for like an Andrew McGrath in the midfield. I've got something stuck in my throat. Don't know about Ridley just yet. But yeah, if you want around the mark, you could go for Andrew McGrath as an M8. I think he can average high 90s, and for that price, it's not the worst because you need points now. If that makes sense, so you don't need the perfect team, but still a bit iffy. It's a horrible spot for 20k. Okay, what else we got? Just gonna scroll down, see if any more tech issues. No. Okay, good. We'll go back. So yeah, I don't like the defenders right now. I'd rather be trying to get in forwards such as Simpkin, Baz Lenka. If you don't have Baz Lenka, you got to get Baz Lenka. And Petrarca you could go for. He died out last game, played a lot forward, but he gets so many contested possessions. I think that keeps his score healthy. Is Charlie Dixon an option? Probably not. What's he averaging? Okay, 400k. Averaging 105. Porter winning very easily, and I don't think they're not going to have 250% for the season. So, nah, I don't like it. 400k, you could do worse, and he's injury prone. It's collective risk. It's injury prone. It's can he keep it up? Porter winning, which is great, but I don't think they're going to win as well as they have been. They're not going to maintain that percent. Probably not. It's unlikely. It can work, but it's unlikely. Ash, I'm going Howe to Ridley. I can then go Viney to Bont. Viney to Bont. Everyone went Bont to Viney 3 weeks ago. Or Pickett to Sarong. Okay. I would be holding Viney. He averaged, I know he's given you 290s, but one of those games he was tagged in the first half, and a 90 is still fine. There's another game. He has high contested possession count. I think he's a fine M8. I'd be getting rookies off the field. The difference between Viney and a Primo is probably anywhere between 10 and 25, whereas a rookie and a Primo is 30 to 60. So, yeah, hold Viney. Pickett to Sarong. I'd be doing... You can probably hold Pickett. You can probably look elsewhere for a trade, but it's whatever. George, mate, how are we, boss? Very good, Davo. Very well. Baz Lenka. You know it, man. Everyone knows Baz Lenka. Danger, Bont, or Mitchell for 5. If Tom Mitchell is over that shoulder, it's Tom Mitchell. And he looked like it. He might put up sore some games. It might be like Heaney last year. Some days his ankle was okay. Some days he spent the first 8 minutes of the game on the bench. I like Mitchell. I don't trust Danger fully for some reason this year. Seems to... I don't know. I'd go Mitchell. Yeah, just go Mitchell. But all fine picks. I think I need to get all of them in, to be honest. I had Bont. But yeah, now Bont's going to get tagged every week, but whatever. Trade Fife out. Yes, in the short season, just get rid of it. Zinger should start streaming. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll put his YouTube in the... Zinger, put your YouTube in the comments. What to do with Fife? Trade to Tom Mitchell. Here's the thing. I don't know if people remember 2 years ago when Fife did his hamstring. It was 3 to 4 weeks. It turned out to be 6. I held him for 6 because by the time it was 3 weeks, it's like it's 1 week, it's 1 more week, it's 1 more week. And not only that, 3 games, 2 to 3 games is actually like 4 to 5 basically in a shortened season equivalent. Get rid of Nat Fife, please. Especially like look at the rookies we're fielding. Okay, Simpkin on the bench. Depends on your rookies. Can you trust any of these rookies? I suppose Haley's a bloody rookie. I suppose we have Tom Green. McInerney can drop 40s. Just trade him for Tom Mitchell. Oh, did I skip questions? Okay. Surely Clive is an option this week. Thanks, Aiden. Let's go, George, mate. George under the sea. I should probably skip these statements, questions. Angus Heath, best forwards. Number 1, Baslenka. Number 2, Simpkin. 3, Petrarca. 4, Wingard. Wingard is so supremely talented and he's getting the mid-time. He's playing a bit forward as well, but he's getting the mid-time. He's such... Like, he was a superstar at Port, but I don't know if it was like emotions for him or like going through the motions sort of thing. He's so talented and he's torn up the Crows so many times. He's 2-time All-Australian by the time he was like 22 or something. That's second year All-Australian. That barely ever happens. So I'm a huge Wingard fan. I just hate the fact that he's had so many injuries lately, but I think Wingard at his price is quite good. But we love Bailey Smith the most, so Beslenka. So yeah, Bailey Smith, Petrarca, Simpkin and Wingard look like the best options, to be honest. How to Ridley, Townsend to Sarong. Then I'm planning on double down with Taylor and King. Yeah, sure. Okay. How to Ridley. I can't tell you if Ridley's any good or not. He can definitely play. He scored like this in the preseason, so I think he had like 190 in the preseason or something like that. So it's a decent sample size. The reason why I don't think I'll get Ridley in is because a lot of the people that have jumped in the ranks, that are really high in the ranks, it seems to me, have Ridley. It's a bad miss, but my play is that he fails. Which I'm not sure he does, but that's the plan. It's more of a thing to do with, I don't know if he's going to sustain this. Nobody does. So my play is to hope that it goes downhill from here, and I'm not sure. I mean, there's less and less value in him every week. Still scoring really well though. But yeah, I'm going to skip Ridley for now because I just don't know. The numbers are good and his kicking efficiency is unbelievable. Laser kick. I think I was reading in the preseason, he's like the best kick at Essendon. I think someone called him Sicily Light. So, who said it? Someone, Sicily, that's calmer. I think that's what was said. So, I can't get a read on Ridley. I can't help you. So, you can if you want. I'm avoiding purely because I think that's the play for me. Because like I think so many people above me have Ridley, so it's like, what am I chasing? Just gotta hope he fails, which is a bad bet, but I don't know if he's a keeper. I don't know. Do I get rid of Fife? Yes. Get in the Simp King. Yeah, I agree with that. Cunnington's coming in. He's a star. Simpkin gets to the right spots in the right times as well. And there was an article saying that he's ready to join the game's elite. I get sucked into articles so easily. Haley was hyped up. I read it, brought him in, failed. But I believe Haley will come good, I think, if he keeps playing. With side bottom suspended, Brown won't get dropped. Probably. Sarong is a jet. No, he's a person. Butler going out for Wood, probably. Seb. What the hell does that mean? Butler going out for Wood. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean, I thought you meant St Kilda Butler. I think they give him a chance. I was reading what Doggy supporters were saying. I think they want to persist with him. I don't know for sure though. I'm really unsure. I feel like Sarong is a safer bet than Butler, and I might actually go and do that. It just depends. I gotta work out if I have enough money next week for Whitfield. And Whitfield's gonna be like 440k. I think you grab that for that price. Yuck, Whitfield. Yeah, I know, but it's Whitfield, man. Even if he averages like in the 90s for 440k, he'll be. His break even's like 170, 180, and he's already 480k. I think you have to take that. That's a silver platter. Whitfield might play a bit more defence because of Zach Williams being out. But eventually, I think he'll go back to his role last year, and I'm just guessing, but it seems crazy for me. It seems crazy to me that he's not playing that role. 5 to Mitchell, yes. Viney to Simpkin. Just hold Viney. Simpkin 550k next week. Yeah, I jumped a little late, but I went Petrarca over Simpkin because Petrarca has the bonus points game or whatever. Which maybe it was a mistake, but it's too early to tell. Easton were due to come back this week, so Butler might not play. Yeah, that's what Seb said. Meh, hopefully. Simpkin over Wingard. The 40k is so nice though. 40k is a lot of money. How many bad rookies do we have? McHenry is barely going to make 40k. Burnell, who knows? Green to Burnell went really well. Tom Green was so bad in his first game, and then he just looked like Cripps Jr. in his second game. Get Wingard, maybe. Should I go Brett Ebert or Levi Casbolt? Shut up, Singer. I really like the look of Sarong. Average very high in national championships. Yeah, Marshall also played. Yeah, I think Frico was saying that Sarong. I think Sarong is a better play actually than Butler. It's just safer, and there's probably more scoring power there. They're both in their first draft year. You'd think that Fremantle plays Sarong. I think I'll go for Sarong. That's a good point, Jono. That's some nice info there. Yeah, I'm gonna correct that. It's just annoying. You get the money back later with Sarong when you downgrade him to a base rookie, but right now it's just negative 60k. Ugh, this is annoying, but what is he? If I go Sarong, I probably have to go Wingard. I hate how to search in this stupid thing. Okay, whatever. I don't know, where's the search button? Oh, there we go. Go Sarong. Oh man, only making 26k. That's terrible. I don't know which forward to get, which defender to get, so... Oh no. I can't DPP. Okay, we might have to hold Marlon. Oh, hang on. No, I can't do it. For God's sake. Maybe I'll find... I think there is a way, I just have to get rid of someone else other than Marlon. It's frustrating. What am I looking at? Trade out Canelio or Fife, both. Replacement for Howard, Lloyd, Daniel. Yeah, Lloyd I feel is a safe-ish but expensive player to get in. Especially in the second half of last year with Lloyd, he averaged not as much, like under 100. But Dawson's scoring has gone down this year, so maybe Lloyd is taking Dawson's score. Hey George, should I trade Fife and Sturt to Dangerfield and Butler? And I have a spare 100k for Whit for next week, or should I spend the 100k now for a better forward like for Bailey Smith? Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna say no. If you say Bailey Smith and somebody else, I'm gonna say Bailey Smith regardless. So, Bailey Smith. What do you think about Basher Hooley? Probably. I was gonna say he does shisha, but I don't think he does. He seems like a clean skin. Too injury prone for me. And he has to move away from the MCG likely. So no to Basher Hooley. Simpkin, Petrarca or Wingard? Leaning Petrarca with a double game. Yeah. I actually trust I've been slurring on my words. I trust Wingard the most out of them, believe it or not. I believe like Wingard, like this is the Wingard that's going to be for the year. Because the talent is there. And I think the motivation is there for him as well this year. Hawks are winning as well. Porter top, he wants to win. I reckon I'm going to go for Wingard over Simpkin. And with Wingard, you're going to get some bad scores, but he's shown he can give you a few 120s or 130s. Hold or trade Fife? Trade Fife. Fife to Baz, yes, and how to Haynes? Yeah, you could do that. Haynes, again with Haynes with Phil Davis, it's probably nothing, but I don't know and I don't want to take that risk. Haynes' scoring in the back half of last year was pretty good. Was Davis injured then? I can't remember. No, I don't think he was. Just a grand final. Thoughts on going Howe to Ridley and then Naismith to Gawn, putting Pitternet at R3. No, don't just play Pitternet for now. Pitternet. Don't get rid of Marlon Pickett. I don't really want to, but someone has to go early, which is a good position to be in. But yeah, someone has to go. Just don't know who. Big Roy's in. Hold or trade Fife? Trade Fife, please. When do you plan on going Pitto to Gawn? I don't know. Blitz, probably few weeks, 5 weeks. When it suits. Right now, Pitto's got a bit more money to make. Ridley or Sarong and 290k in the bank. Depends what you do with the 290. If it gets you like a Whitfield next week, like a Marlon Pickett to Whitfield, then probably Sarong. I'm just so unsure on Ridley. Best premium replacement for Howe? I think it's Sicily for that price, but I don't. There's like Maynard, there's Sard, but I'm not sold on those picks, but they look like they're going to work. I feel like I have enough risk with bloody Haley in the team. Actually, this team, I don't really have much risk in this team, to be honest. I think all these picks are going to work. Oh, this is annoying me. Thoughts on VCC this week? Has the fixture even changed this week? Oh, it's round 5. Round 5 is safe. Okay, so I'm going to say Grundy into Grundy into Neil without looking. Grundy will smash Bell Chambers. Gawn's playing Richmond. Oh my god, Gawn's going to go 150, probably 180. Grundy into Gawn. Or Grundy into Neil. Trade 5. Are you guys trolling? Please trade 5. Oh, I have too many questions. Where are we up to? Trade 5, yep. Neil crap. You're crap. Oh, man, no offense. Please keep your questions under 2 lines. I have to trade out Naismith and Fife and Robertson. Why do you have Robertson? I think hold Naismith as he was on my bench and trade Robertson and 5 for Green using Rivers, DPP and Tom Mitchell. Yeah, do that. Wait, 5 for Green. Nah, don't get freaking Green. He's a nightmare. He'll get suspended. Nah, don't get Toby Green. Get him in the last 8 weeks. Thoughts on Hooley? Will he be a top 6 defender? Not if he's not playing at the MCG. Do I get rid of Fife or not? Yes. 6th time. Ridley will most likely make cash. Yeah, he will, but at 400k, how much is he going to make? Should you target Melbourne players because they have the double game? Yeah, I suppose. I think the ones are Petrarca, Oliver and Gorn. So if you're like 50-50 on players to get in, and one of the 50s is a Melbourne player, then yeah, Melbourne player. Get Jack Lukosius, he got 102 points and is cheap. Yeah, that's not a good way to pick players if they score off one score. But I like Lukosius, I like a lot of the players from the Super Draft in 2018. Should I trade Brodie Smith out? I think so, and I like Brodie Smith. Here's the thing, Brodie Smith is a downhill skier and he's got no one to downhill ski on. When he's in the midfield, he's not much of a downhill skier, but when he's not there, he is. So I would trade Brodie Smith, and the Crows are changing his role. Like 1 week he'll play midfield, 1 week he'll play halfback. So I think you've got a player that's going to average in the 80s. At least it's not Dan Houston, but I would still get rid of him. He'll have good games, but he'll have a few too many quiet ones probably. 5 to Danger and how to Lloyd thoughts. Yep, that's fine. Stephen Hill I must have. No, don't get Stephen Hill. He's almost as bad as Naismith. Oh, Naismith is much worse over a large period of time, but Stephen Hill's last year and a half didn't even get through a pre-season game. I think he got through the pre-season game, then couldn't get up for round 1. Don't get Stephen Hill, please. Max King's break-even is 39. Is it? I take your word for it, but I just want to check anyway. I can't read that. That looks like 33 to me. He can still score like a 70. I think you can cut him now if you want, but I think he can make a bit more money. But has really good job security. I'd be going for the ones with bad job security first. Trade Tyler Brown. If his name's no. What's his break even? Oh, he scored 45. 2. Nah, probably not. Why get Dixon when you can get Big Jezza? Good old Jezza. So if you covered this already, should I hold Cornelio? Probably not. I don't trust Cornelio. He's going to have games where he plays like 60-70% forward. I ain't having that in my midfield. Ridley or Simpkin? I think Simpkin. Again, I don't have a good read on Ridley. I just don't know. Trade Dusty? No. Why are we suggesting trade Dusty? I think Dusty might have a bit of a flat patch, but in the long run he'll be fine. But I do wish I didn't pick him. All the stupid people that said you have to have Dusty, you have to have Whitfield. Where are you now? Hold on. How's replacement? Any tips for replacing virginity? You've come to the wrong place in a Supercoach place. So I can't help you, mate. I've got 3 options. Pick 2. Rookie down to Sarong or Maxey up to Ridley. I'm not sure. Go Mackesy up, I think. I'm going how to Ridley. I can then go Biney to Bond or pick it to Sarong. Which one? Neither. Oh, how to Ridley. Please don't trade Jack Biney. Rose is a good downgrade option. Blitz. Pardon my ignorance. I'm an American who discovered AFL in December. I know Bezlenka is Smith, but what does it mean? So Bezlenka is his Instagram name, and they all call him Baz at the club, as far as I know. Or Bontempelli at least calls him Baz, so He's almost an Instagram model, basically. He has a lot of followers. Cripps for 5, yeah. I'd go Tom Mitchell before him. George, do you think Green is worth getting in? No. Is Pettinay a keeper? No. But you can hold him for as long as you want. Butler or Tom Green? Pick it to Butler or Tom Green. Butler. Tom Green has good job security now, though. I'm a little scared of Butler after a few people putting me off him. Caleb Daniel or Lloyd for Howe? Lloyd. Oh, Daniel. Lloyd has durability, so probably Lloyd actually. Keep or trade Cogs? Trade. Torano is due to come back soon, so I'd be hesitant on Tom Green. That's a good point, Jono. Lots of good points from you today. I've got Howe, Naismith and Fife. If Fife isn't named next week, should I move on? Fife's not getting named next week. Just trade Fife. Pick it to Butler or Tom Green. Did I just read that? Oh, you wrote it twice. Fife to Clary, yes. Trade. Stop telling me to trade Dusty. Should I do Day to Butler and Naismith to Gorn? Don't trade Day. You have him now. Just hold him. It keeps a rookie score off the bench. Or off the field. Oh, hang on. That gets you Naismith to Gorn. Yeah, if that gets you Naismith to Gorn, then yeah. Thoughts on Tom Williamson? Is that the Carlton player? I think he's good. I think he scored well in the VFL, I think, like this year. I can't remember. Is VFL even on? Don't even think so. I know he scored well in something. 5 Simkin? Yep. Thoughts on Gaff to 5? Yep, that's fine. Is Maynard an option now? How is out? I don't know. Viney and Pickett to Danger and Butler. I haven't checked Discord, hold up. I haven't scrolled down, so probably asking questions from 20 minutes ago. Who wins the election? What are these questions? Let's see if Anna wants to come on. Hopefully there's no echo if I enable this. Okay. It's 9. I'm pretty tired actually. I want to go to bed soon. Or I can wait till 10:30 for League to finish their maintenance. Probably need to go to bed though. Okay, let me find where I was up to. Oh wow, this was ages ago. Sorry if I've missed any questions. I forgot to put this stream on Twitter, but I can't be bothered. Can you see your team with all 3 of Wingard, Baz and Simp? Only if I get an injury, because I think I want to get Whitfield for 30k next week. Terrible at Supercot. Thank you, Anna. should bring back Pierre. Taylor Adams for 5. Taylor Adams is like always bloody injured. I know he's good. I wanted to pick him last year and then he got injured. But yeah, team's really good for AFL fantasy. Which one of these to get rid of? Fife, Viney or Pickett? Please hold Viney. So you get rid of Fife. Stephen Hill? No. Stephen over the hill. Are you going to consider Witt as a pick? Only because he's so cheap. It can't go that pear-shaped, surely. Oh, I think Anna's muted. Hello. What's going on? How's your dinner? Your fancy dinner that you went to tonight? Right, very good. This guy says drop Jack McRae. What do you reckon? Ridley's sister goes to my school. Thank you for that. Get a Snapchat PewDiePie. Gary Ablett, take or leave? Leave. Seb, Ridley isn't going to fail. We'll see. Probably not. 46 out of 51 possessions effective this year for Ridley. Are you going to get Ridley in? But they can't hear you. Oh, jeez. I've had so many. I had to restart the stream before. Okay. I've had enough of this technical difficulties. I've lost count. He needs to turn his Windows sound on OBS. Okay, what does that mean? Zinger, you're in. I can hear you. I just want to know if they can hear you. It's just not playing it. Yeah, basically it's me talking to myself. Desktop audio probs off on OBS. How do you change that? I don't understand. Right. I've never used this other than clicking go live. Where's that at? Oh, at the bottom. And then audio. I'm just going to turn everything on. Oh, they're trolling in the chat. Someone says let me in. Is that Mr. Friends? Who's that? No. Strag? Yeah. Discord settings. Yeah. 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 Says default. Can you guys talk? I already changed it. It was on default before, I think. Okay. I wonder if there's any people left watching. Oh, I think I muted Discord. But I can hear you guys, so it's maybe not. Oh, hang on.
I'm wondering,
It's a shit show.
what would it be? So he can hear us, but the stream can't. Yeah, well, I guess it has to be in Streamlabs then. Maybe it's not allowing input from Discord on Streamlabs.
Ridley's sister Snapchat. Hell yeah.
What?
I don't know. Try turning off streamer mode.
Ridley's sister
I think they can
Snapchat
hear.
is Maddie.
Oh, they can hear us. They can hear us.
Nice.
They can hear us.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying, if you have stayed. There's no way we have over 50 viewers.
Mate, you lost.
We've got 114.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll
Wow.
take that. It's just the loyal fan base, boys.
We take those.
Okay. So you boys want to answer some questions with me?
Oh, yes. This is like the George and Shorty Supercoach special.
I'll start with
We
big
have the
market.
English owner in the building.
Lewis
What
Butler.
primo defender for 540k less would you bring in? Not including Haynes or Doherty. I don't know, man.
Zing, I'll
Bring
start
in, just
from.
bring in Doherty.
I'll start from where I was before. So someone said drop Jack
true.
McRae. What's your reaction?
Yeah, he's been trolling you the whole time.
Started like
yeah.
I don't
Is it
think
the? Yeah, he was the guy that said he said Michael Walters is a must-have at the start of the stream.
He said leave Tyler after saying trade Tyler Brown like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, he said trade Dusty. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy.
Troll that guy.
He's saying the goal is overrated. I actually agree with that slightly.
Yeah, a
To be-
bit.
And
He's not a good super coach pick at least.
Do you guys know anything about Louis Butler?
Only that. Well, I mean, he might get dropped. I saw. Wasn't there an article on saying that, or someone speculating that he's getting dropped for? I saw it before.
Yeah,
I think it was Mr. Franz.
Might have been.
that's not good.
Yeah.
He's
He's
the,
rookie.
he's
I mean,
the
we saw it with
resident
Cavaro.
of-
You know,
I might have to
Yeah.
get rid of Max King early. I don't really want to do that, but
I
No,
saw
I
Max
want
King
Butler.
yesterday. He's a monster.
What's his break even? 33. He'll make that, but
do you have
He
any
could-
pets? Yes. He's over there. Can you see him? I don't know.
Wait,
My camera is right there. But yeah. And also, my mum is working. She's working from home, so all their shit's here. That's why I haven't done a podcast, because she occupies this room for like 10 hours a day.
super coach Davo Brady, but it is a must-have. I'm with you on that.
Get in Beslenka and save like 75k or get Bond. Obviously, Baz.
Yeah, Baz for sure.
Doc or
Baz.
Grundy VC. I haven't thought about Doherty as
Grundy.
VC, but I think you gotta go Grundy, right?
He's back in. He'll probably tag him.
Yeah, you might have to.
I'll be honest, George. I'm thinking VC, either Grundy or Doherty, into Captain Bontempelli, better known as the Champion Data cheat code, because North have no Ben Jacobs,
Yeah.
and I don't know who they're going to get to tag Bont.
Don't think we have to think past Grundy VC. Apparently, Bell Chambers isn't even fit, and it might be Andrew Phillips.
Okay.
Is Andrew Phillips even that bad? Like,
Well, it's Grundy. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
it is Grundy.
I don't think we'll have
But
to think
Grundy
past
hasn't
that.
gone over one. He's gone like 100, 135. I
Right,
think
but he's a bit
Gawn-
injured. Maybe if
Yeah.
he's over
Yeah, gets up.
then he might just nuts tomorrow or Friday night.
Do you guys
It might
have?
just be that the way he plays isn't suited to the new way rucks are getting scored highly. I don't know.
So Gorn is playing Nank. So Nank's better than Soldo, right?
He had his
Yeah.
career best game last week.
yeah,
mate.
yeah.
Okay.
He's not a ruck, he's a around the ground sort of guy, so might
Yeah, well-
actually quell like Gorn's side of his game, that around the ground sort of stuff. But nah,
Versus Richmond, let me try and see.
both a mess right now. So who knows?
Yeah.
Boys,
So
Stevens.
Nank joined Richmond 2017, didn't he? Or 2016?
16, I reckon.
Oh,
16, yeah, I think. Oh,
17,
no, yeah, it was the start of
flag.
17, wasn't it? Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
16 off season.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. 17.
Do you boys reckon Stephen Hill is a good target?
I wouldn't touch him.
No.
That is. It's
No
just
way.
like, why? Why would you need to?
Yeah.
That's my thing.
I
don't
don't
think he'll
hate
score
it.
that well anyway.
I don't hate it, but you can get
Butler
Tom
plays
Green
and
for the
Hill
same
plays.
price.
Obviously, Hill's gonna play. If Butler plays, I'll take Butler every day if he plays.
Do you think I trade Brayshaw from Freo? Brayshaw is fake primo.
Do you think he's going to hit that 70, 72 break even, was it? I don't know.
Well,
I
I
don't need to
think
trade him though. He's probably not priority this week. Like,
Yeah.
he's got other shit.
me and Sammy were saying he's going to average high 80s. We were being pretty generous there in the preseason.
I think he'll have a good game this week just with the whole no Fife.
I agree with Eno though. Yes, but not a priority.
Like, surely your team's got other stuff going on.
Okay, do you guys know anything about Ridley? Other
All I
than-
know is 46 of his 51 possessions have been effective, which says good pick to me. I don't know.
I mean, what's his price? Is he 480 now?
412.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Well, I think now and his break even's probably like lowish.
He's 410k with a 9 break even.
Yeah, like so if you
If you're getting him in, you're getting him in.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's gone 194.
It's
Seven.
more than just numbers though. Like I know
Nine.
we can see the numbers, we can see the stats, but it's like he's 21, 22. Does he keep it up? Like it's impossible to tell.
I think I'd say he probably keeps it up. Just going off his like if he kept it going in the Marsh series and he's bringing that form in to regular season, then
We have a good sample, I guess. 5 is a decent sample.
Both
I guess we
preseason,
had-
round 1 and 2, and then 3 goes bang. Like, I think it's getting him. I'm getting him at least.
You are.
Yeah, 400k in like this season. Like,
Oh,
Just-
far out. I
you
don't
gotta
know.
you gotta do dumb shit sometimes.
Yeah,
And
dumb.
this
I think he's
season's
pretty
full of dumb
safe.
shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not
Yeah.
even that dumb. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Like I rate it, but
you also rate Brad Ebert, so
yeah, but he's good. This is the thing about Ebert. All right, he was averaging 100 last year before his concussion. After his concussion is irrelevant because he was underdone when he came back. But he's already matching that, if not doing better. Let's see here.
not gonna
So
stop
yeah,
you
he's
from getting
kicking,
Ebert,
he's
mate.
kicking a goal a game. Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, I think there's a lot more options, isn't there, in the forward line this year? There's like heaps.
There's better value, but because I had
And
that
more
Melbourne,
durable, sort of, for
Yeah.
picks. I think.
just the fact that I had 7 players from Melbourne and Essendon
Of
on
course.
field.
But I just feel like we need to go
Fucking-
guys that are like pretty low chance. miss a game.
Ridley has that extra game in hand as well.
Anyone missing a game this year is like just gonna stuff you up so much. Pretty copping
True.
injuries.
Oh fuck, Ebert's he's gone up from 0.8 to 1%. He was on 800 people, 800 teams. Now he's in 1300.
20k. It's just sort of not. Yeah.
I've completely
Wing up that or just get-
Ebert.
Baz, I guess. Yeah.
I feel like Ebert's a chance to just die in the arse.
Exactly. Whereas the others, yeah.
But the numbers look pretty good. Can't argue with them. I'm just gonna ignore him.
He's played really well, but obviously Port have won 4 games. Like, do you think that's gonna keep up?
Yeah. I'll ignore him until I've upgraded all of my forwards. I've only got 2 left, so maybe he can be.
Dude, I'm gonna have
6.
6 forwards and Whitfield in the mids, and I'm not even gonna have one of Simpkin or Wingard.
What are you gonna do?
Probably doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
If
keep
you-
it at M8.
If you don't run out of trades and you've got plenty of trades, you could easily go Segler out
Yeah.
and get someone. good.
Exactly. You can cull someone for a mid or something later on.
Yeah.
Should I get Bailey Smith or Neil? Oh, Blitz. He nearly got me, Blitz. Bailey.
What about the guy asking earlier if we should split Neil?
Oh, that's. Oh, someone did that last year and it worked out pretty well for them. Because Neil leaves.
Really?
Does Neil leave? Yeah, because in the middle of the season, Neil's average dropped off. Second half of the year, before the last round, he averaged like under 110.
Got 3 tags in a row.
And now he's not going to be playing at the Gabba anymore, I assume. I assume he leaves the Queensland hub. I'm not even sure.
This game wasn't already luckbot enough. Now you don't even know what teams are playing who the next week. Like, you can't even pick ahead of probably getting a tag or like a matchup. It's just like
Sarong should
You'd say
have
that
some good.
last year that Neil was going to
Yeah.
get 3 tags in a row, like the last month. You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
think I'm going to
you know,
bite the
next
bullet
week he
and
could just
spend
cop
extra.
GWS out of nowhere, and then he's got De Boer. Then, you know,
If you had to, Jords, would you go Goldstein over Gorn for Pitene?
No.
Fair.
and Boer smashed Neil in that semi-final. I didn't realise badly.
I would go Mr. String, Haynes or Caleb Daniel. I'd go Caleb Daniel over Haynes. It feels a little bit safer.
Yeah.
I still hate Caleb Daniel's 2 hamstrings last year, but whatever. Is Simpkin a must-have?
He is.
Is he?
Must have is a bit of a I don't know.
He's
He's
close
a
to
forward.
it.
Averaging over 100. There's too many of them right now. Like Dan Butler's averaging 100.
Okay, yeah, but there's a luckbot for small forward, like Simps are new and mid.
True. I think he'll be a must-have for sure. But is he one now? That's the thing I'm worried about.
D1 break even 520k. Like we've already ignored him for a while.
Okay, we need to get through some
Yeah.
questions because we got a lot.
It might just be my anti-North player bias.
He went up so much ownership. Holy. Went up 10% from round 3 to 4.
This guy's asking to hold Heaney. Probably, yeah. Hold
Yeah, just hold
Cornelia.
him.
Yeah. Why
No.
would you get rid of
Get
him?
rid of Cogs. Do you think Rankin will debut soon? I don't know. Probably. Noah Anderson? No.
By now.
He's playing half forward, isn't he?
Yeah. Why would you get him at 260k? What the fuck?
Haynes actually averaged higher when Davis was out last year. But it was only in 3 games. That's good info.
Mm.
Is anyone considering Haynes?
Nah.
Not right now, no.
I'm not baiting
I'm
myself.
not looking
into
at
the pitch.
defenders. I'm
Yeah,
looking at
exactly.
defenders right now.
Like, I think I was talking with Diamond and Zing before. Like, there's just so much more reason to be looking into forwards
Yeah.
than there is to be looking into defenders.
it's
even
uncertainty
midfield.
around a lot of them. Look at the top defenders and how many of them are so uncertain.
Yeah.
Besides, obviously, the ones we have, like Sis and Doc.
Like, I'm running 2 defenders, and I feel even though that's hurting, I still had those 2 premium defenders score over 100, whereas my forwards, none over 100. Because I've got the 2
Yeah.
flops in Dusty and Whitfield.
Yeah. Sort of 1 week. It was like the only relevant forward that went over 100, sort of.
500k to spend.
Exactly.
Wingard or Baslenka? What do you reckon? Are you keeping Segler all year? I think so, Aiden. Does anyone
That'd
have
be luxury
Segler?
later on.
Do you guys
No, I
have
don't.
Segler?
No.
I think you're the only one here with him.
I'm happy with him. I think he's going to average like 90 flat. But I'm okay with that. I paid 400 for him. And he's already covered me because I went Naismith. Alright, boys, who's going to be F1?
Ooh. Musty.
Honestly, don't fucking know. Too hard.
Charlie
to pick.
Dixon.
No.
Probably Walters.
Yeah. Oh my
If
Yeah, I
god.
don't mind
Walters
that.
stays fit, doesn't get suspended because of faulty behaviour, it'll be him.
Plays
Yeah,
every
what
game. Yeah, it's probably him.
What else are Fremantle going to do? Who else have they got to send it to?
The main man for 3 weeks now.
I think Baz won. And Walters 2. And then 3 Simka.
Expected more with Dunkley out, so lift
Yeah.
his finger this week.
Yeah, I think they played.
Nah, the thing's there. What, he had the most centre bounces anyway.
Thoughts on Laird? Laird is playing terrible. I genuinely think he might get dropped.
That's such a spicy take.
It's only because
That's just
Adelaide are faulty though. Like,
Go on
they
Big
shouldn't be
Footy.
dropping players like him.
Go on Big Footy and look at the Adelaide board, like the changes for next week thread.
Yeah.
Every single post is out Laird.
He's 22% of sides. That
Could
makes me
you-
feel good. Jesus.
Could you direct me to that? Do I just go to Big Footy and then
Yeah.
find Adelaide?
He's in as many sides as Sicily, like the exact same. That's fucked.
I'll chuck it in Discord, Zinger.
Oh, alright. Yeah, George,
Look,
I don't
here's
know
the-
how you managed to survive Big Footy forums. Like,
Everyone.
Where the OGs,
the
that's where
Adelaide
me and
board
George
on
come
Big
from.
Footy is literally like the worst place to be on. Like everyone thinks they're better than everyone else, and it's just a
the only
negative,
positive
toxic
is
environment.
link comes from there.
I only go there to troll. Let me be clear on that.
What's his post? I look at him every now and then.
What about investigating players that you want to pick?
What's George just slandering all Crows players?
Well, yeah.
Do you
Like I
post?
said,
do you post in this thread?
like
George
I always
fucking
troll.
text
I
him, like-
troll Taylor Walker when I get an opportunity to.
Yeah.
Like my last one.
George just smacking text all day.
Like I said Rashudo was getting Twitter lessons from Taylor Walker when he when Rashudo had the exchange with Greenwood. I'm still
Hang
salty.
on.
Daniel Talia or Sloane should have been captain in that grand final, like years before Taylor Walker was. But whatever.
Guys, this guy's reasoning is dumb. Laird is the next senior player to go. Why? Explain
He's
your
kicking
reasoning.
man. Have you seen what
Yeah.
Laird does with the ball? He just he doesn't he just passes it to like a person and he doesn't look at whether they're a Crows player or the opposition. A handball, kick, everything. He skies the ball for no reason all the time. It's so frustrating to watch. Just watch him. He'll get the ball, he'll dash, he'll have a man on him, and he'll kick it 60 metres in the air, 40 metres, and it'll go to an out number.
They seem to really hate Murphy too.
Yeah. Oh, it's brutal on that board.
Himmelberg. Could they at least just spell his name right, man? They're spelling it Himmelberger. Come on. Sorry, lad, you don't have it.
Who should I get in for how? Kobe, I think if you can get in a forward, Bailey Smith, Wingard, or Petrarca. If you don't have Sicily, I guess Sicily. Thoughts on
I
Mitch
need
Duncan?
to,
Yeah, Duncan's okay.
Most consistent, man. He's just always average 105, 100.
So someone's asking Luke Parker or McRae.
Fuck off, Raz.
Yeah, I was gonna say Raz. He's still up.
Yeah, I mean, McRae.
Yeah.
Caleb Lawler is Clive Rose still an option? That was funny, like the 10th time, man.
I think
Insane.
just quickly on Luke Parker. Parker has like 5 games of 130, 5 games of 90. He's done it so often. So I don't
He's
know
not
about Luke Parker.
consistently over 100 every week.
I'm trying to remember what was the year that everyone had Parker. 2016.
16, I had him from the start.
I had him in my first year of YouTube when he averaged 100 then.
Best finish 2016. I started him. He went like 170 round 1 against Collingwood.
Yeah, 161.
He's a great pick that year, but like yeah, then he just has so many weird years where he's just not good.
Since like after the bye that year, he didn't go under 100 until round 23. But
Exactly.
then the
So
year after
what-
that, he averaged
Just-
99.
Much risk.
Yeah.
There's a lot better, like safer picks.
Last year was okay, but I
Oh,
mean,
we have so
he
many
was
questions.
averaging 100 and 110 before the bye, and then just fell off.
JPK was out.
Yeah,
Who's the second best mid after Lockie now?
Pretty sure it's
Uh,
mid. You count him mid forwards or not? Mid onlys.
I say mid onlys.
Okay.
let me look at the
Besides,
all average.
say not now.
Rao.
5. I think it's 5.
It's Real.
Rail's got to leave the
Points,
hard
points, or just like generally,
I'm going
like
off
full
average.
season.
I'm going off average, because Melbourne
That is-
players and Essendon players are left out of the total points one now. But it's Real, genuinely, second to
Then
Neil.
it's Cunnington from 2 games, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking actually Tom Mitchell. If that
Okay,
shoulders
like you're saying who
He's-
is. Okay.
Like, at the end of the season, who will be?
Yeah, George didn't ask it. Yeah, he means like who do we think will be?
Yeah.
Ah,
I mean, well, yeah, it's just too much speculation. Like, I would agree, but there's also so many other options. But yeah, if I had to say,
just a lot of guys
mean-
starting from way back now. Like
yeah,
look at all the doggies and crips. They're like way down.
Mm.
I'm half expecting Fife to just come back from his hamstring and boss mode the league again. Just because it's Fife, and he does it every year.
Of course, but we've got to. Won't be total points, will it?
I'm
Mm.
just going to say McRae even though he's playing crap.
You love him.
That's a hard question.
Yeah,
That was a piece of string.
I mean,
Exactly.
Jack Viney is one of the top 8 mids right now.
Their riding is 186.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking 121 average from it.
Haynes for Howe if you want. Prefer going for a forward.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Haynes pick.
Yeah, I
This
just put
splitting
him.
Neil question for extra cash. I don't actually hate it.
Oh,
I
no,
really don't.
don't justify.
But what would you do? Like, what would you do if you banked that 760? What are you doing with it?
Let me play a hypothetical right here.
Mid you going to?
Trade Hill out.
Going to like
What's this
just getting out. You're just getting an upgrade out of him, are you?
If you're trading Neil out right now, you're trading him out for a forward, for sure.
Yeah, like Neil to Simpkin, then what? Bank 240, and
Like
then,
Whitfield and Baslenka.
yeah.
Wait, what?
But you need like a
We'll
200k
go
rookie.
Neil and a 200k rookie to Baslanka and Whitfield next to it.
Yeah, like right now, I've put Whitfield into the midfield, and then I've traded
So,
what's his fucking name? Neil out for Baslenka.
Because you get...
And
Okay.
then I can do anyone.
Okay, let's do the numbers for a sec. So Whitfield, say, average 95 for now. Baz,
Yeah.
average 105.
Yeah.
200. What's Lockie Neal and a rookie worth? 140 and 60. Probably don't do that, actually.
Quick maths right there.
Probably don't do it.
Do we want to drop the Discord link in the chat or?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll bet, yeah.
Put your YouTube in as well.
You could never have enough
Oh,
razzes.
Yeah.
Problem
there you
is, people see Richard Head
Yeah.
putting a YouTube link in. They're like, "Who?"
go. Well, now they know that you're Richard Head.
What did I score
Richard
this
Head,
week?
guys.
2-2-0-2. No, 2-2. What did I score? 2-2-0-2 or 2-2-2-2. Something like that.
I was straight 2-2-0-0.
Jeez.
Cunts.
You can get Gaff for 5. I think that's fine. I think you can trust Gaff.
I love Gaff, but not right now.
Sorry if you've already said this, but how much longer should I hold Andy Brayshaw for? Until you have no more problems.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as
Your top 3 best replacements for Howe. Bailey Smith, Wingard, Petrarca. You do DPP somehow. Otherwise, Sicily and I don't know who else.
Yeah, most people have Brander. You can easily just flip him up.
So this guy says not playing AFL Supercoach this year. I'm going to start next year. Any tips?
Ignore this whole year.
Join the Discord.
Probably go watch TV. Go watch something else right now. There's no point watching here.
That's
I
fair.
don't know if you're not playing. I mean, you could create a team, mate, and just have a play around.
Yeah,
And win the weekly.
get
I
a
think-
feel for it.
This is what I'll say, Z Star 12. Next year, load up on 400 to 500k forwards, and then use your trades early to correct them if needed. Because going 5 mids that were 600k was a mistake. We should have gone 4. We could have got away with 3, I reckon.
Wouldn't
So,
take
yeah.
that as gospel though every year.
That's why I did.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what, because forward line, that's where the role changes to the midfields generally happen, right? The guys
yeah.
that are- so
Every
let's
year, we
keep
end
it
up
on.
getting midfielders in the forward line.
Yeah. So if the rookies are good and there's promise with the players that are getting a role change in the forward line, worry about that next year.
Annoyed at myself this year.
Who wins the 2020 election? I don't care about politics. Who should we trade? When should we trade Starcevic? Not for a bit. Not for at least 3-4 weeks.
When he hits 350k.
What should I do
That's
with
it.
5 trade? When's he made all the money? Who's Raz on this?
Rush.
Kurush.
Karusha's gone to bed ages ago.
Yeah.
Is that Raz?
His mum yelled at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. He cops it from me in the Discord a lot for like no reason.
But he cops it from everyone for no reason.
He
That's
takes it
really-
well, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But he's a valid member.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Davo valued member too.
He's here.
Matt Rowe will get the Brownlee and Norm Smith. Maybe. Probably not both.
We get
Still have
the
Lockie Neal for the Brownlow.
Could get the Brownlow. I'm not sure about the norm.
At the start of the year, I had Bont for Brownlow, but probably not.
Bont will get
Tag too many games. Yeah.
to lose.
I got House at 5. Who do you keep? Well, I think, yeah, in that position, I think you keep 5. That's the only position you keep 5, I think. The others we got to
Yeah,
go.
the other two are
delete
dead.
team.
No.
Give up.
There's still hope. There's still hope. Gotta
Imagine how
sustain-
Stuart 5 Naismith.
can't
There's a
lose yours
team out there.
But yeah,
Oh,
you
there's
There
been
is
plenty.
for sure.
5 to
Oh,
Wingard
fuck.
and Curtis Taylor to Devon. I wouldn't, not sure I want to get in Devon for.
Yeah.
Devon's still a good buy.
He didn't
He's-
start Devon. It'd be
I'm
weird. to
pretty
put
sure
him
I
down.
checked. I'm pretty sure I checked earlier. He's got like a 67 BE, and he's only averaging like what?
93.
Maybe.
105.
Yeah, 90, give or take.
He's still
Like,
okay.
it's-
I think, yeah, it does feel weird to get him in for 400 though.
If fail.
Is Neil a keeper? Come on.
Who asked that?
Split him into Whitfield and a Wingard. That's what I say.
Mr. Julian.
Thoughts on Bont, Clary,
keeps
Danger,
asking.
Titch? Probably get in Titch and Bont and Clary first. What rank are you in league? I am gold 4, which
Oh.
is bad, but I
Oh,
am,
wait, what?
I am
Oh,
diamond 3
Oh.
in TFT, so I play TFT.
oh, big flex. Even though no one
That
plays
is no.
TFT.
TFT is way more fun. Oh, by
No
the
one
way-
plays.
By the way, league maintenance ends in 50 minutes, so we gotta wrap this up.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, come on.
Does
Wait, what's the time? Oh, fuck.
10 past.
15 minutes.
You're wasting your time. Just play.
I used to be diamond in league though, like 5 years ago.
Oh.
But that
I only
was
started playing League like early this year, I guess.
Just get a VR headset and buy Half-Life Alex.
Oh, get super hot. Best game.
Oh. Yes.
Anyway, next question.
Asbury
Pornhub
and Fife to Ridley and Simpkin. This guy has Asbury.
What?
Asbury and Fife to Ridley and Simpkin. Yeah, I would do that. And then
Hang on, who was- Who was the guy on Twitter that had Asbury? Is this the same man?
Oh yeah. No. I saw this. Did I post that into the chat?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you did, yeah.
That's really oh my
Premium defenders to replace Howe. I don't know outside of Sicily, man. I really don't. Probably should try and figure that out.
Get Ridley.
Probably Haynes, to be honest.
Yeah, or just you don't have to go a defender at this stage.
There's people saying they can't hit NO. That was ages ago, though.
Doubt it.
I think it's fine. It's too hard
Hoops
to check.
Nation.
Let me check further down.
Should be fine.
My constructive criticism to Hoops Nation is stick to NBA fantasy. Sorry, bro.
Just like I probably should stick to NFL fantasy.
Sorry
but-
if we missed any questions. This is just getting lost really easily. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, hold up.
People really like
When's
us.
the OnlyFans account coming out, George? I actually finally
You
hit
could be the
70
first
kilos.
Supercoach
I haven't been over
personality.
70 in like a year, which is really embarrassing. But when I get to 80 and a six pack, done.
Clip that.
All the 16-year-old, I'm gonna stop there.
Wait a minute.
What?
No OnlyFans.
Pierre, what are you doing?
Pierre might come out with OnlyFans.
Hey, you could be the first Supercoach personality to have a not safe, a not safe for work OnlyFans. Fuck Patreon.
Oh, hold on. That's my pride and joy.
Really?
Well, OnlyFans.
$10 one-on-one access.
On shorty.
And what do you? Ah, yeah. Yeah, honestly,
If he's
shout
got
out
anyone
to
left,
Shorty.
surely all the Patreons just boarded that.
I don't know, baby.
You're still paying for Shorty's Naismith to Jacobs. I mean, English to Jacobs.
I'm gonna
We
go
gotta support the
report.
YouTube community.
I'm gonna go report Shorty's Patreon for misinformation.
Shorty
Does
still
it tell you
watches
the
my-
amount of
Alright,
Patreon?
we
Show
should
you
stop.
videos.
Okay, stop.
Been a
boys.
fan longer than you, Shorty, than George. So if you watch it, mate, love you.
I do like his content.
I love it.
I just misread his banner as Shorty's Super Tards.
Oh no.
Enough.
If you traded Witt out last week, should you consider bringing him back in? I guess he's going to be pretty cheap. It's not the worst thing if you traded him out, because you probably traded him out and he was like 520, 530k.
You
Yeah.
probably got like Timken or something, made a little bit of cash points. But
Do
like,
you like how to Sicily in 5 to either Bond, Gaff or Titch? I like that, Res, even though you're in bed. Because you have school tomorrow.
he's actually not. Yeah.
Oh, he's
How do
not,
I
it's just,
find
it's
the
like
page?
10 o'clock for him.
Typing on Discord, mate. I know you're not looking.
Oh,
Is he?
he
Wait,
gets
what?
put in a bed. Does anyone
Karusha's
wanna
got
go
his
on?
phone under the bed.
Should we add Ling? No, he's not on the other one.
Yeah.
He's only made noises like buzzing noises. He won't talk properly.
Get him in then.
No, I don't want to hear those stupid sounds.
This is the quality entertainment
He
Australia needs.
He's never acted normal, like in
No.
a year and a half.
No,
he's
he hasn't
on
been
Discord.
straight up and down his whole life.
Shorty's Patreon Q&A. Here we go.
Noble down to either King or Taylor. Don't get King in.
Wait,
Don't get Taylor in.
Ben King or Max King?
Oh, hang on, sorry. Noble down and King or Taylor to Wit.
Uh,
I don't mind
Noble-
going early on a rookie.
Noble-
I kind of
Noble
like...
down.
Taylor's break even is higher than Nick King's. I think you could go get rid of Taylor. Because King
Yeah,
only
do
needs
that.
one good game.
Yeah, exactly. Get rid of Taylor.
How long
I'm
have
get.
you been
I'm
alive?
personally.
Like an
I'm
hour.
personally getting rid of Taylor this week.
I think that's fine. Will De Boer tag Tom Mitchell? I would imagine he does. Do I keep Fife? No. Tyler is chirping. Okay. I think it means Tyler Brown's going to make money. I think. Maybe. Probably a bit more. What's this double game a week thing in Melbourne and Essendon? Search on the Herald Sun. Brent.
Play 2 games and then I get the highest score from the 2.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Ridley's sister's Snapchat. Okay, probably that was sarcasm. Like, don't share it. I'm gonna get that off the screen.
Yeah.
She's gonna
You
get
need to
random
give mod
messages
to
now.
some of the other people, like Discord boys.
I'm just
more
getting back
moderation
with
in
the
the
family
YouTube
now.
channel.
Not feeling very bad. Right. What? I'm just getting back with the family
What?
now. And I'm not
Do you
feeling
need
very
to
bad.
and shit
Hang
before you read it, man?
What are you
Oh,
talking about?
What did you say?
You give all these people airtime.
Is that wait? Is that 5-star?
This is not the strongest. I'm just getting back with the
That's-
family now. I'm not feeling very bad right after the day off, and then I'll go home.
Wait, that might be 5-star, Lord.
How do you read this stuff?
Hey, I read out almost everything.
I know you're a loyal man, but just have a quick scan first.
Should I leave? Should I leave Tyler Brown and McInerney to hold Fife? Nah, just get rid of Fife.
Wait, Shorty's getting
I'll take my
$14
trades.
per month.
We can
my
hear
trades,
George. We
George.
can hear now, George. Oh, what the hell's going
Boys.
on? George, you need
Alright.
volume up. Where? This is
No,
why
you-
scroll down.
I can't hear everyone again.
I'm signing up for Shorty's Supercoach, $10.
Zinger, you just can't help yourself, can you, mate?
You gotta stop, mate. Best deal.
What? I'm actually going to
Just
sign up for it.
Supercoach George, mate. This is like
George,
Just
if you
traitorous.
can, mate.
keep out the freaking channel. What's going on?
Oh yeah, I said I'll sign up for the OnlyFans.
My trades. I'm doing Fife, and I've still got BZT. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Fife and BZT to Ridley and Simpkin.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's like a no-brainer to do that.
Thoughts on Maynard? I think Conor Maynard's covers in 2009 are some of the best music you ever find. But I think he means Maynard from.
What?
What?
Connor Maynard.
Yeah, his covers
Yeah, he's
like
on
from 10
YouTube,
years
a
ago.
kid.
He's a
yeah,
gun.
he's like a little kid.
He's not a kid. He's like
He's
20.
not a kid anymore, but back then he was.
He was really good. I liked his covers.
I can't
He
believe
covered like Mario.
Wow, that's so.
so
Okay.
OG. I can't believe you brought that up.
I was just listening to them the other day. I haven't listened to them in a long time, and they were good. I don't know
Definitely
anything
got
about
them.
Brady.
Definitely got them saved.
Mate,
That's a lot of followers.
I'm straight
Jeez.
on the phone.
He's still half relevant. I didn't realise that.
He's good. So I don't really know much about Maynard, the Collingwood one, so I really have no idea. That's the thing with me, man. Like, there's some players I just ignore, which I shouldn't, that I don't look into too much, and I'm just not sure. Maynard and Ridley, I'm not sure. I'm going back and I have a few more hours of sleep. I have a little. That's like the strongest again.
Oh no,
No.
he's doing the autocorrect thing.
What?
Oh, with the phone
Yeah.
in the middle. You reckon?
Yeah, nah, for sure. The new version of this is the first app that I've ever used to have a good time. Have a good time always shows up in that autocorrect thing. So
Okay.
yeah,
Will Tyler Brown get a match this week? I don't know. Wait till tomorrow,
Yes.
dude.
yes.
You should.
Brad Ebert is a must-have. No, he's
Who
not.
said that? My
Dave-
man.
Davo.
Uh,
I have
I don't
Is he still your man?
Yeah.
Alright.
Does he actually do videos?
So I have enough for Cogs and King to Wingard and Baz. Yes.
Do it. Just do it.
Send
Get rid of Cogs.
Sixer God says hi, George. Hi, Sixer God. How are you? It's really nice. You gotta be nice to the fans.
We do love the fans.
My cat's trying to break into the door. Should I let him
Oh.
go? Can you hear the door banging? Doesn't matter.
Nah, not really.
Nank got 180 last week. Okay. Well,
What?
he's probably not going to do it again. Against
He
Gorn.
didn't even get 180.
Dumont could
Yeah, he
take
did, bro.
Bont.
Yeah, he did.
What?
Side
You're fucking
bottom.
kidding.
Side bottom going to make way Trelaw because of suspension. Does Brown's suit should be safe? I think that's spot. Probably. Dumont could take Bont. Bont handles tags pretty well. Like, when he gets tagged, he goes at least 85, 90 instead of like 50.
He got tagged by Mills and still put 66 points on him in the
Oh,
second
really?
Yeah.
half. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he hadn't have been tagged, it would have been like a 220 game. It was ridiculous, the domination.
Zach Fisher a must-have. No.
Who's saying this
Zach
shit?
Fisher was supposed to be relevant like 2 years ago. I don't know what happened.
Nation. It's big Lucas. That's the guy who's got Asprey.
Zach Fisher has looked like shit since his first year. He just looks like one of those players who's bad. I get that vibe from him.
I don't think he'll ever be relevant.
Do we need to trade Fife? I think I've answered this 11 times.
Reading it, mate. What? The
Yeah.
Or maybe he just joined, but yes, trade Fife.
Oh, this is
Questions
Okay.
from like
Title.
40
Think of
minutes
title,
ago.
Trade
Wait.
Fife.
Go into your OBS and overlay the words trade
Please.
5.
Yeah. I reckon you could do that. I reckon if like you get a few questions, like the same question over and over,
Because
just
someone else can
get
do
some
that.
text and slap it in.
Because then
Yeah,
I'll
like
lose
an
up to where I'm up
FAQ
to.
sort of thing.
They don't, so just get title trade Fife.
Fife comes up 28 times. But now I've lost where I was. That was
Oh,
It's
Hang
right
on.
the screen.
I'll control F5.
Look for the do you trade Fife? Freaking question.
I am holding Fife. Okay. All I know about Ridley is that his sister is hot. Go for it, PewDiePie. The young bomber has already added more than 80k to his price tag, but if Saturday night's performance is anything to go by, that may only just be the
Oh.
start of it. Jono speaks
This
a
was-
lot of sense.
There was actually a Twitter thing I saw earlier today about Ridley. Let me see if I can find it.
My stance on Ridley
Those
is
Jono
I don't
comments.
know. Jono's punctuation is just too good for this place.
I think he copied and pasted from the notes or something.
Should I
From the
trade-
notes.
Should I trade Neil, Rao, Grundy, Gorn, Baz, or Doc? If you had to trade one of them, it'd probably be cash in Grundy.
It's a troll.
Really hit the target.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I know, but I was just trying to make sense. Like, if you had to trade those must-haves, obviously you don't trade Baz or so
Trade
just
any of
any of
them.
the other ones. Team higher, 134 points in his 12th career game. Of the 21-year-olds, 51's disposals for the year, 46 have been effective. Ridley's playing really good, that's all I know. Ideally, you replace a top 6 certainly with another, but Ridley has shown enough to suggest he'll be on the fringes and the trade will make you more than 100k profit. I'm not sure he's a sure thing to make another 100k if you get him in this week, but he's going to make you, he's going to make you a bit of money. Do you think the downgrade options for rookies will dry up quick? I don't know, declared. I don't have a crystal ball. Hill or Ridley? Ridley. Thoughts on Mitch Duncan? He's alright. Do you guys think I should trade Brayshaw? Yes.
Brayshaw's only gone over 100 in his career once. I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, who was that?
Andrew Brayshaw. I think he's only gone over 100 once in his career, and it was 116.
Trade. Does anyone here have Harley Bennell?
Yeah.
Do?
None of you have Bennell. I'm the only idiot with Bennell.
No, I do.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do.
You hear me?
So I watched Goodwin's presser after his post-match interview after the game last week, and he said, "We'll assess Bennell's situation in the coming weeks," which didn't fill me with confidence.
Oh my god.
But he kicked 4 goals in the intra-club, man. Like, why wouldn't you pick him at that point? Goodwin's a fucking idiot.
Are they covering an injury or something?
Nah. Goodwin is genuinely just a moron. I think
What
Hannon
the
took
fuck?
Bennell's spot. We're hoping that Hannon gets back to his 2018 form, which he never will. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Did Bennell do
Our
something
team was
off field?
Probably.
I'm trying to make sense of this.
It's
Said he was one of the best 2 in the Pracky match or something they played.
the only way I can make sense of the situation is Goodwin is genuinely just a shit coach. That's the only explanation I have. Yeah.
I feel like
Seriously.
Melbourne have improved, but not as much as I thought they would.
No. As a Melbourne supporter over the last 20 years, we haven't improved. We're the same team,
Really?
and we're exactly the same team as we were last year, if not worse in some spots.
Really?
Just because we don't man up at all. Our defense, even though on paper it's one of the best defenses in the league, it just doesn't click. The players don't mesh well together.
Interesting. That's not good.
Yeah. Like, our midfield group will do fine. If Bennell's a part of that, Bennell will be fine. But
Does the return... Okay, yeah. Yeah, that presser comment, that doesn't sit well. I'm just going to hold him for now.
yeah, I'm not going to trade him because I know he will come back eventually
Yeah.
and make money. But if he's going to be playing 50% time on ground again for another 50 points,
Yeah.
like, it's okay, but you don't want that.
Maybe hopefully get like 2 price rises at least.
Yeah. I want him to get to at least 200k, but even then.
5 to Simpkin, Baz, or other Baz. Should I get Casbolt in? Casbolt's actually averaging well, but he's playing forward, right?
Yeah. Full forward.
So no.
No chance.
Should I get Matt Taberner? No. Does the return of Conor McKenna affect Ridley and Sard?
I think yes.
Yeah? Okay, I guess so.
I think we should probably talk to Struder about that.
Yeah.
Are you a Bombers fan?
I'll tag all the Essendon people.
Okay. So yeah, Strud?
He's been traded in.
Oh, yeah. Who's a genuinely good pod, preferably under 5% ownership? Probably Gaff if he's under.
Yeah, he's 3.5 at the moment, I think.
I guess I Gaff then. Would you keep Gresham or trade him to Baz or Simpkin? Trade to Baz. Butler is overrated. Look in a couple of weeks.
Happened to Gresham. He had a good start, and
He's a forward, man. He's too good of a forward.
He got punched in the eye.
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Butler.
I don't know. Did he play that game out, or what went on?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he did, but
He's trying to be Fife.
So Butler, I think the rookie trading target for this week is Sarong. And I think second is probably Butler, but Sarong seems safer.
If I had to say 3, it'd probably be Sarong, Butler, Marnie. But Marnie's pretty dicey. But the thing is, Butler might not even play. Marnie has better job security than Butler for the moment.
I think we can include Tom Green in that, just because he's still 190k. And Sport Reactions is baiting with that comment again.
Which one?
Sport reactions.
I
He's
forgot
told
he's
us to
trolling.
trade out McRae, trade out Dusty, trade Tyler Brown, then hold Tyler Brown. Fucking.
Oh, anything that's over two lines, I'm not going to read anymore. How to Ridley and bring in Gorn or Goldie? Should I bring in Maynard for how? I don't know. How to Ridley, I suppose. Yeah, first one.
You just gotta trust your gut on picks like that. If you're thinking of bringing someone like Ridley in, then just do it.
Someone's asking about Jack Rewalt. I can't remember who said it, but apparently someone said, "Oh my god, he's 260k."
296.
It's Tim Mitchell.
269.
Oh, is it 269?
Don't even go to the hub, mate. You don't even have to make a decision.
Someone said that Jack's not.
Oh, yeah, 269.
Was it Robbo that said Jack's not as motivated this year for some reason?
It's like where Eagles and Tigers both aren't really the older guys.
So no Jack Rewalt.
Ah.
I'm getting Aiden Cole, absolute beast. You do you.
Hey, I got him in draft. I got Big Aiden Core in draft.
Blitz. I'm trading in Matty Ridley. I am so sorry to the Ridley family.
It's okay, I don't think they're watching.
Jordan, have you read my comment yet? As I had to go before the game, I've read like 150 comments, man. I'm not sure. Write it again if you want, if you're still watching.
Aussie.
The game's pretty good, so maybe we'll search. Oh, what? Maybe he put it on YouTube comments. I couldn't search.
Sammy said, bring back Mark Neal.
Would you keep Gresham or trade him to Basil Simpkin? Do I need to answer that?
You did.
I did, but I don't need
I
to.
think so.
Hmm.
Trade to Baz. Thoughts on Todd Marshall? Oh, my bloody thing just
Done.
skipped.
You were up to Karush, so just control F Karush.
No, the Todd Marshall one was Taj Johnston.
Okay, Gaff, Bond, or Parker? Bond for me.
Bond. Champion data cheat code.
I like Gaff a little more.
Kaz, is Clive Rose still an option? Kaz only cares about posting his own golf swing on Discord.
Does Kaz even play Supercoach?
I think
It's a
so.
bit
He had a team.
bit rigid by the looks of it.
No
He's
good, you
even got
reckon?
his own. He's even got his own emote in the Discord. Like, what the fuck?
Don't even know if Kaz plays Supercoach.
I've never heard him talk Supercoach.
He sent his team, and that's about it.
Did anyone have Pitney from round one? Probably not, because Cruiser played.
My mate did. He had Steve Gorn and Grundy, Naismith, and Pitnet from round one.
Wow. What bailout.
I was close to running Naismith on my ruck bench, but it just seemed too dumb.
I've got House, Stewart, and Fife. You probably keep
You know,
Fife.
he traded Pitnet in the break.
Zach Merritt, an option? Yeah. He's a bit expensive though.
Yeah, Merritt's 600k now.
Thoughts
Already.
on Jake Kolodashny? He's Ukraine, I think. Ukrainian. So sure. Nah, don't. I can do it.
That's what he was after.
I actually planned a video. I wrote it out. Like a gluten video. Like my favorite players are Jake and what's his name, the other Kolodashny for Melbourne.
Cade.
Yeah.
Cade, yeah.
Cade, yeah.
Cade looks extremely Slavic. I'm telling you right now.
Does
That
the squat and
motherfucker's
everything.
Ukrainian.
Isn't Cade like dead? He's had like 7 concussions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's-
I just looked
he went
I just
big.
looked him up, and it just says the first one is concussion at the end.
Oh, Bliat.
Like almost over.
Some of these questions, side bottom, is suspended. Don't pick side.
Who's gonna pick side bottom?
Tom Scully. Mitchell Neal.
Scully?
What is this?
Scully.
Oh, where is this?
Dude, Scully is on five.
Tom
5
Suckley an option.
Who's Tom Suckley? Scully.
Scully finished on 23 points. What has happened to that?
Thoughts on
Trade
thoughts on
five.
side bottom as a pod.
Trade
Oh,
5
no.
for a primo or hold and trade Pickett so I can upgrade Brown to Cripps next week. I'm struggling to read it.
Suckley.
Trade 5, yes.
Yeah.
Don't hold. Trade 5's priority.
How many times you to read that question?
Gaff or Mitchell for 5? Mitchell. Caleb Sarong. Bedtime for George. Yeah, it's been a long day. 5 plus Howe, 2 Baz plus Gull. Yes.
I love how the guy's question is just Caleb so wrong? Question mark.
Simkin or Baz Linker? I think this is trolling.
Flip
Should
a
I-
coin.
That's probably not.
Yeah, flip a coin. Like,
No,
Both.
Baz.
Yeah.
Should I get rid
Well-
of Noble next week? Oh, sorry, go on.
no. I was gonna say now, I personally say Simpkin because realistically at this point they're both looking to be top 6.
Yeah.
But you can get Baz later. Simpkin is going to shoot up in price right now.
Exactly. I mean, George just isn't giving proper advice. That's 'cause
No.
Simpkins 520 with a 40 break even, and you still say get Baz.
It's not even 40. It's something ridiculous, isn't it?
41. Yeah.
Like someone said, like Blitz said Neil or Baz, and I said Baz.
Yeah,
It's just
41.
how it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I can't answer that question.
Captain Bruno Blitz.
Bruno was a lie. Bruno's a funny movie, underrated movie though. George the Saints player, no. Can Pierre come back for finals? Maybe. Who should I trade 5 to? If you have
I like
5,
this
who are you
next
trading him to?
You know what? I think you should trade him to Ebert.
I'm getting Simpkin.
Okay.
That's a real answer.
I don't mind banking the cash and getting a forward in. Getting another mid later for like 570 or something.
The mid's a solid.
My midfield
right
looks like a
That's
garbage can, but it's alright.
Neil or Gorn for captain?
Final will come good.
I don't know. Who's Neil playing?
Wait, show us that photo of
Paul.
Raul up on screen again.
Probably Gorn. Does anyone want to read this Angelo
sorry.
guitar covers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
I'll try.
I will.
Oh, okay, you go.
Someone else
I'll
read
find
it.
it. Angelo. Yo, George. I deleted my team, but then realized I have an addiction, so I got it back. I have Dunkley and Naismith to trade, can bring in any 2 positions. How do I split the 912k? Delete your team again. Next question.
So he quit and fielded Dunkley for a week and he's come back. Okay.
Nice.
At least Naismith came back for him. That was nice of us.
12.
That's what it is, I think Ridley, and then you have 512, so like a Baz or something.
Yeah, there you go. Ridley and Baz, lock it in.
Yeah.
If you can DPP Ridley for Dunkley, do it.
Probably.
Just
Why don't you
quietly,
delete
I
your
would
team, then come
suggest.
back?
Just quietly, I would really suggest a Ridley and then an English because it's a ruck. He needs a ruck, and English is right in that price range.
Oh, no.
It's like, get him in.
Shorty, why are you?
Get him in.
What are you doing? Hang on, Angelo guitar covers. I think I'm gonna watch his guitar covers.
Okay. We'll give him a plug. Boy, add us on league maintenance almost done.
20 minutes.
James Kennedy wants to play with you.
I don't know if I should share my league name or not. My name is
Wait.
on league is many problems. If you can spell that, maybe we'll play. I've played with Strud Discord in the chat right now, and I've played with Diamond, who has a YouTube channel.
Oh.
No, I played
Diamond.
with Strag. I played with Strag.
No.
No, but oh my god. I got you
No, it's okay.
confused.
It's okay because Diamond did the same thing earlier. He's like, I've been playing it I've been playing on Rocket League with Strud.
Sorry.
Rocket League was good though. I think we
Name.
should do that again.
Oh, it was fun earlier. Yeah, it was good.
Which combination of Maynard and Pitney or Ridley and Gorn? Probably Ridley and Gorn. Oh, hang on.
agree.
Pitney's pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to like. What's your situation? Like, how are you decide? Like, why are you deciding between those two?
Who's
Howard Naismith, maybe.
Red Eye, if you made a vid looking at Shorty's Patreon, that would be top quality content. I
Travis?
assume that's not a
Can't do
thing
that.
anymore.
Travis Mack? Man, this would be okay if it was just Jords. Feels like I'm watching 14-year-olds at their first sleepover. Yeah, problem? Jesus.
Wait, who said that?
Big
Oh,
Travis Mack. So rude.
No.
Don't be disrespectful. But I can,
Uncalled for.
Yeah.
We're pushing 100 viewers and you're saying that shit, bro? What the hell?
I've missed like 8 questions. Focus has gone out the window.
Oh, we're back on track. Where were we?
That's-
Ask the other Phyllis
That's where we've scrolled up
answer
like
there.
so far now.
Get a bot to auto answer every time someone mentions Fife. I agree, Sam. What round is
Oh,
your
yeah, you
goal
can
to
have,
get
like-
your team pretty much set? Probably like round 15. Maybe 14.
Angus, don't spam the chat saying Luke Parker is a pod and is it danger time. No, it's not danger time. He's an old man. He's washed up.
Heard Nas says heard Rolf from Frio might get a game. I don't know who that is. Is Rolf? Is that a meme? Did I just get memed?
Yes.
Who's Rolf?
Oh.
Oh, Nas.
Oh,
Who is Rolf? Is he Liverpool?
He's a cricketer for Pakistan.
Nas. Come on, mate. Not good enough. Bring in side bottom. We've heard that one. Bring back Mark Neal. Gaff or McRae? Probably McRae. McRae's seems better.
Angus just spammed the same sentence another 3 times. Alright, we'll answer your question. No, Luke Parker's not a good pod, and it's not danger time.
He's probably gonna be like, what's the time?
Like they all Quaid. Quaid and Bales. Get Quaid and Bales in.
We have a few. I feel like some people are asking proper questions, and we should give them the respect that they deserve. First year in
the
Supercoach.
thing just keeps reading. Shit.
Can you
Why?
explain hit out to advantage? Is it just to any teammate? I believe so, and I think it's worth 5 points, maybe 4. So it's pretty overpowered. The hit out to advantage.
This is the American bloke.
Carlton.
So I think like hit outs are worth 0. I think a hit out to a teammate is -1, and a hit out to advantage is +5. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, forget
If you search Supercoach scoring revealed, I'm pretty sure it'll come up in Google.
Did you just say hit out to a teammate is
He meant,
-1?
He meant like hit out
No.
to a
Did I say that? I meant.
opposition
Oh,
team.
okay.
I think it's called hit out sharked. How to Tom Williamson and Naismith to Gorn. Yep. Thoughts on bringing in Dan Butler? The role just isn't there. I just can't make sense of his scoring.
Let me look at him, because he's not gathering the ball that much. He's just kicking goals, and that's how he's getting the most of his scoring.
He's not an option. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Who's spamming this? Oh.
So that's Angus.
How many more questions do we have?
It's not much after the spam.
Okay. We done well to go this far. No more speaking of the Ridley family, please.
Are they still going on?
What do we do with Rosie? Julian. What do we
Trade.
do with Rosie? Trade?
He's got a break even of 185.
Wow, okay. How much is
Yeah.
it?
The 2 stinkers
480?
after his 2 good ones.
That's a straight swap to Wingard, in my opinion.
Agreed. If you had the money, you could go up to Baz if you really wanted to.
Mm.
He was
Also-
playing. I think he was playing a bit injured. Like he hurt his jaw or something in the 30s. The game where he scored 30.
I think Wines coming into I think Wines has pretty much taken his role, but I looked at the heat maps and Rosie was still playing midfield in his last game. So he just had a shit game in the midfield. I don't know what to make of it.
Second year breakout picks are like really like 19, 20-year-olds are very, very rarely premiums.
Where Clayton Oliver's the only one who ever worked out.
And Zach Merritt, I think,
Oh,
back in the day, pretty sure. Zach Merritt was a forward that year.
fuck.
So Howe and Fife. So that's 1.1. Go 2 forwards. Or like Tom Mitchell and Baz. If you can DPP. Or Sicily if you can't DPP. Who's your best 3 players to choose if you trade Fife out? Mitchell, Bont, McRae. I feel like I'm stuck in 2019 if I'm saying McRae though. I'm not sure.
Lang in the chat. Oh no.
Any ideas on who to trade out Fife for?
Doesn't have to be the mids. You can go forwards, like we said.
Look, for whoever floats your boat, you can go for like a gaff if you want. Ben McAvoy's playing defence, so no. Do I hold Parrish and hope Busher moves him into the midfield? I think Parrish is a dead set primo if he plays midfield, but he's not playing full midfield. Harris Andrews an option. I think best case scenario, Harris Andrews is barely like a top 8 defender.
Ask Ryder to Gray how he went last year.
Yeah.
I only have bad things to say about the Harris Andrews pick just because of having him last year at the start of the season and the year before that when he got Jeremy Cameron.
Pick.
Thoughts on Jack Crisp? Seems to be
Bush is
scoring
it.
well. I don't trust Crisp.
At his price, you could get him at 450 probably.
I think he won't be a disaster if you get him in, but
But what is he? He's like 530 or something, isn't he?
yeah.
Yuck. Did you get? Oh no, he's 5'10". Okay.
Oh, this is that comment. This would be okay if it was just watching Jordan. It's like I'm watching 14-year-olds at it. You're a dumbass,
Hey.
Travis, mate. Piss off, mate.
Probably indicates that he's like old as hell. So
Like, you don't
Anyway.
have to make that comment. Like the way he phrased it, you don't have to say that.
I don't have to be here. Still hear that? That's a bit weird. That's what you think.
Shout out to Thomas Cronin for watching my video, by the way.
Magic Jaw is cheap. Magic Jaw. Probably not. At least he didn't call him Magic Door. Neil or Mitchell for 5.
He didn't call him Lear Lee.
Neil.
We're gonna lose monetization in a second.
Oh, this is gone.
Surely
a while ago.
Oh, there isn't any.
Should just start playing music.
Oh,
I think you should get Braden Ham in. He's such a gun. He played like 6 games and kicked 3 goals. I don't know. That's a terrible name. Isn't he a midget, Ham?
Yeah, he's short as fuck. Height. I think he's as short as, 1.81 meters.
So Corey said, Corey said, someone said Neil Mitchell for 5, and Corey said Ridley and Bass, and Sammy said which Ridley. No more. I shouldn't have read that out.
Lang.
Is Samuel Walsh a pod option? No. Baz over Walsh. This is just spam crap.
The person who asked if he was a pod option was the one who said if he was if Magic Jaw was an option. So I think no, not.
Wait,
Harry
there's
goes.
a guy.
Sorry, let me interrupt for a second. 19 and 20-year-olds are very rarely premiums. Proceeds to talk about Baz like a god. Baz
I
and
was just
Rao are
about to
exceptional.
say.
Yeah.
He joined the Discord and said that in the general discussion.
Well, here's the thing with Baz. Like, look at Rao and Baz off field. Who has better preparation than Baz and Rao? Nobody. It's not even close. So that's why they are ready to be premiums. Everyone else, I mean, I don't know, there's probably 19 and 18, 19, 20, there's probably what, 80, 90, maybe 100 players of that age in AFL, maybe less. I don't know. How many are primos? 2. That's why I said they're rarely primos. Maybe 3, I can't remember who else. This is just all spam crap.
Yeah.
You can end it, mate.
Yeah. Alright, thank you all for joining. Thanks boys for joining. Always welcome. We'll get you boys on next time if you're on.
Oh,
We need to get Lang or.
hold on. Is this Caden McDonald or is this one of those? Oh, it's definitely one of those troll accounts.
Who cares? Probably.
Wait, who?
I do like Caden McDonald's. He's got a song Footy Slang. It's really good. Really good stuff.
Yeah, he makes good stuff.
You can't actually click on people's profiles.
Yeah, they changed it, so that's why people are faking to be celebrities and not celebrities.
Anyway,
But
thank you all for watching, and very much appreciated. We're all a bit tired at the moment, but hopefully we answered all your questions, and we'll see you next time. You boys can stay as well.